Mr. Modi and Mr. Musk having some time out together.
Absolutely, Sally, and they, both seem to be sharing quite an interesting chemistry as well, a warm chemistry. Mr. Musk, in fact, coming out of that meeting, talking to the media, saying that he is a big fan of Mr. Modi. Mr. Modi himself has tweeted saying that it was great meeting a multifaceted personality such as Mr. Musk, and they discussed everything from security to energy. But really, it is the investments that are the front and center of everything, isn't it, Sally? Because Mr. Musk has so far resisted from getting Tesla into India. He's famously complained about the fact that the country has very high import duties. Just a few months ago, he did allude to the fact that it could be an interesting destination, and now he's come forward and said that Tesla indeed could be looking at doing significant investments in India. It was just a question of timing. Sally, I think all of this really is a part of the global supply chain diversification strategy that many Western MNCs are adopting, particularly the China plus one strategy, where they're getting out of China into geographies such as India and Vietnam in order to avoid the kind of disruptions that we saw to supply chains during COVID, and also because of the fraught geopolitics of the world. Just one more thing on what he said about Twitter. He said that Twitter had no choice but to comply with the local laws here in India, and this was in response to a question on Jack Dorsey, who'd famously said last week that the Indian government had threatened to shut them down for not complying with their requests.
Okay, so on lots of levels, a very interesting time there between those two men. Thank you, Nikhil. We'll see you again soon. Now let's talk about Ukraine.